Let's be real for a second. Have you ever sat through an entire church service and left exactly the same as you walked in? No deep feeling, no revelation, just wondering what you're gonna eat after. And on the flip side, have you ever been alone, maybe at night, maybe out in nature, and felt like something's there? Something you can't explain, but you just know it's real. That's the difference between religion and faith. And today, I'm gonna tell you what no priest, no spiritual influencer with crystals on their desk will ever say. Religion is organization. A system. People in robes, rituals, traditions, baptism fees, and scheduled blessings. It's like a corporation. There's a CEO, pope/priest, headquarters, the church, internal rules, the Bible, Quran, whatever. It's structured, orderly, it teaches you what to believe and how to behave. Faith, on the other hand, has no headquarters. No subscriptions. No opening hours. It's your personal relationship with something greater than yourself. Period. It's when you feel guided. When you know you're not alone. When life feels like it has meaning even if you don't fully understand it yet. Humans have always asked the big questions: who created me? What's the point of life? What comes after death? And because the answers were too hard to find, we started making them up. Myths turned into stories. Stories turned into religions. Religions brought structure, ethics, purpose. But they also brought fear. If you do this, it's a sin. If you say that, God will punish you. If you miss church, your prayers won't work. Here's the truth: religion doesn't always bring you closer to God. Sometimes it just brings you closer to guilt, shame, and pressure to conform. Real faith is quiet. It doesn't need a stage. It's when you do good without expecting applause. When you say thank you to the universe even if your life isn't perfect. Faith is personal. You can't copy it. It doesn't come from a manual. It's like a relationship, just you and God, or whatever name you choose, direct, with no middleman. No one can feel it for you. Not the priest. Not the monk. Not the grandma who forces you to make the sign of the cross every time you pass a church. I'm not saying all religion is bad. But religion has absolutely been used as a tool. To control. To scare. To keep people small. Seriously now, if God only loves you if you follow his rules, doesn't that sound more like a toxic ex than a divine being? In the end, it's not about what religion you check on a form. It's about how you live. About who you are when nobody's watching. You can go to church every Sunday and still have an empty soul. Or you can never set foot in a temple and still live with love, empathy, and wisdom. God doesn't hide in a bell tower. You won't find him in a dusty corner with old icons. You find him in you. In your choices. In that deep silence when everything is still, and yet you feel. So, do you have religion? Or do you have faith?